Hi there! Well, in today's video, I'm going to be talking to you about my top 5 life-changing beauty products, hair and skin edition. I recently posted my makeup edition, and as you may have noticed, my hair has changed a little bit, although I'm filming on the same day. I think that was a really sad attempt at some sort of fluffy Farrah Fawcett beachy wave type of hair, and it really bugged me, and it's just not a good idea in Florida in summertime. So I've pulled it back and now I feel like I can move forward. So today I'm going to be talking to you about my holy grail, my favorite hair and skin products, the ones that have been game changers for me, the life-changing products that I cannot imagine being without now that I've tried them. I've got a combination of things that just work really well for me, things that I'm really comfortable with, that seem to work on a really consistent basis, and so they are items that I will continue to repurchase. So let's go ahead and get started. In this video, I'm going to start by talking about my life-changing hair products first, and I should mention, like in my previous video, most of these are products that I have mentioned to you before in full review videos, so I will link those reviews down below. I'm not going to get into a lot of great detail about each one of these products in order to keep this video to a minimum, but I do want to let you know that if you're interested in hearing more about any of these items, that you can look for the video down below. Okay, so my first life-changing hair product is definitely from the Dove Oxygen Moisture series. This is the shampoo and conditioner. I don't know how many of these I've purchased now. This has to be at least my 5th bottle of this, and I am down to about here. I go through the shampoo a lot more quickly than the conditioner, but this is always a part of my shampooing routine weekly. I use this probably 3 times a week. I like to just mix it in with another shampoo that I use, but this is just a great quality product, especially for the price. I love that I can get this at any of your Targets, your Walmarts, so your big box stores, your drugstores. It's available everywhere. It's a good price, and I love the quality of it. It gives my hair nice weightless hydration. I get a lot of volume and bounce out of my hair with this. It doesn't strip my hair of moisture, and I really can just rely on the results of this. My most important quality for me for hair products is that they're going to give me consistency with my styling, and this certainly does that. So speaking of consistency with my styling, my next life-changing hair product that I will not be without from now on is the Alterna Caviar Clinical Daily Densifying Foam. I know I've told you I'm going to bring you a review and demo on this. I'm sorry I've not gotten around to that yet, but I still could not do a life-changing beauty products video without talking about this. This is a new part of my everyday hair routine. It is the styling product that has worked for me like nothing else I've ever used. You're getting the effect of a little bit of a lightweight type of mousse. It acts like a mousse. It's got a foamy texture to it. It doesn't add any greasiness to your hair. It doesn't give your hair any crunchy, dry feeling. It doesn't weigh it down. It really feels like I'm putting absolutely nothing in my hair, which I love, but I am getting that nice bit of volume. It doesn't change how I style my hair. It doesn't do anything to make that more difficult to do. It just gives my hair a nice bit of oomph. I can actually feel my hair getting a little bit more substantial when I'm blow drying it, so I can see the results in my hair, but I can't actually feel the product in my hair, if that makes sense. So this is something that is worth the investment for me, and I will always have in my routine. Okay, the next 3 life-changing products are all skincare products, and I'll go ahead and talk about the ones that are from the same brand. This is a brand that I absolutely love, and I just have been so pleased with the quality of all their products, and they've all worked for me equally well, but these 2 are the standouts from the line. This first one is the CeraVe Hydrating Cleanser. Prior to this, I'd always use the CeraVe Gel Cleanser. I believe it's called the Gel Cleanser. If that's not correct, I will put an annotation here. But the Hydrating Cleanser has worked out so much better for me, and this is despite having acne-prone and oily skin. This does not break my skin out. It keeps it really, really just very happy and hydrated. It doesn't dry it out. It doesn't make my skin feel tight. It does a really good job of cleansing. I like the way that my skin feels after this. It's not going to feel itchy or pulled tight or anything like that. So despite having oily skin, I would normally shy away from something that said hydrating cleanser, but this just keeps my skin so very balanced. I really thought that as we moved into the more humid summertime weather here that I might switch back to the gel formulation, but I have found that I still really prefer the hydrating version. I find that if I use this every single morning like I normally do, my skin just stays more balanced. So I do still get some oiliness through my T-zone throughout the day like I always would, but it's not nearly as significant as it used to be. This just keeps my skin in a really nice, healthy, balanced state. So I really, really love it. This is also something that I've repurchased so many times. I would say this is probably my third or fourth bottle of this, but I love it. I think you're getting a generous amount of product for the price. This is 12 ounces, and I just love the way that it works, and I would not be without it. Okay, from the CeraVe line as well, because as you know, I mentioned I'm a big fan of this line. I am really loving the CeraVe Moisturizing Cream. This is, again, something that might seem really counterintuitive for an oily skin person, but as I moved into using a higher strength of Retin A last year, I found that my skin was just craving a little bit more moisture. I was getting a little bit more flakiness than I had experienced in the past, so I knew I needed to step up my moisturizing game at night. So I decided to go ahead and give this a try, having good luck with other CeraVe products. And so I purchased this from Walgreens, and I have been so pleased with it, so much so that it's my new every night moisturizer. It's not just something that I use when I'm particularly dry. This is a very, I wouldn't say heavy. It is a thicker, creamy formula, but this is so elegant. This does not feel greasy in any way. I cannot emphasize that to you enough. You're getting so much great hydration from this, but it just feels weightless on your skin. It really almost doesn't even make sense. You're getting such a nice drink for your skin, but it just doesn't feel heavy. It really does sink in despite its more thick texture. I just think it's so elegant, especially at the price point. I love this. I would not be without it. I will continue to repurchase it, but I will have to say I've been using this consistently, and I'm only maybe not quite halfway through the jar, so this stuff is fantastic. I also like to put it on other areas of my skin at night, so I'll start with my face, but then I'll also add it to my hands and elbows and knees and anywhere that might need a little bit of extra moisture, and it just works so well. So that is a fantastic product. Okay, finally, my fifth and final life-changing beauty product is something that I've done many videos about, but it has been a game changer for me, something that would not, going forward, ever be out of my routine, I should say. This is Retin A, or the generic tretinoin cream. This is the highest strength, the 0.1%. I worked my way up very slowly. I did a whole series on that, so I won't bore you with the details, but this has been the most significant changing product for my skin. This has done things for my skin that no other product had ever done. I love the way that it gives my skin an improved texture and appearance and a better glow, and keeps it a little less prone to breakouts and things like that. So while there are a few hiccups as you're trying to adjust to this for some people, it has been well worth it for me, and this is something that I will always keep as part of my skincare routine. So that is it. Those are all of my life-changing beauty products, the hair and skin edition. I thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you very soon. Bye-bye.